So, I am Buddy, and I am Buddy of somebody's voice, and I am your buddy in making sure that you achieve your goals, and you become a better version of yourself. I do this, just like to make sure that wala lang, I'm using my talent and skills, all right, and of course, like encouraging a lot of people to use their God-given gift. All right, sige. I just want to find out if you are here so that you get to ask questions. Go, ask me questions. All right. I can't find the comments. Hey! Wow, you're here already. Hey! All right, hi, Jerome. Oh, one of my idols na mga Wonder Twins. Hi, Miss Jen. Yay! Hi, Kuya Joshua. Thank you for being here. Hey! Sister Rakaspati. Hello. Chris, talaga? Ikaw yung number one fan. Ikaw yung number one bully ko. Anyways, hey, thank you for being here. Thank you. I really appreciate this. Like you joining me here. Yes, all right, Sister Rakas. Thank you so much. And while you're coming in, I want you, sana, to type any questions or anything that you would like to ask me. Sana, about time management. Kasi nga, that is our topic for today. Sana maging series ito because it is really something that, like we get to talk with each other. We get to, really bond with each other and ask me anything. Alright, that is like the new theme of Somebody's Voice. Yan! O, baka may mga tanong kayo. Hey! Pearl Valiente! Congratulations! For really doing well in your Nivalida today. Grabe, Pearl. I'm really excited that you'll become an officer someday in one of the best banks. Alright? Woohoo! PNB yan! Yan ang number one bank natin. Alright. Go! Ask me anything. Right? Ask me questions if you have with regard to time management. Actually, I'm gonna ask you, habang wala pa kayong sagot sa akin. Hey! Woohoo! Hi, Karine from BOTP 35. Yay! Thank you for being here. Now, ask me anything, all right, about time management. Actually, while I'm waiting for your questions, why don't I ask you first? All right? Ayan! Okay. So, what is the first thing that comes to mind, when we talk about time? Nax, sige nga, can you please type it? Hey, Jel! Alright, good evening. Alright, what is the first thing that comes to mind, when we talk about time? Definitely, a lot of people will say that they are confused, they are overwhelmed. Yung iba, chill lang. Yung iba, relax lang. Ikaw, when we talk about time, ano ba ang nararamdaman mo? Yan, sana, chill ka lang din. Diba? Pressure, sabi ni June Gonzalez. Talaga ba? Oo, pressure tayo, But then, sana hindi, Yeah, hi, Ella. Thank you for being here. You know what? Sana hindi tayo chill. Sana there will be a mixed emotions, Sometimes we are chill, sometimes we're relaxed, sometimes we're overwhelmed. And that is real because life is too short, So sana marunong tayong mag-manage, ng ating mga activities. And can I just shock you? Pwede ba yon? Pwede ko ba kayong i-shock? I hope that if you're one of my participants, usually when I say that, ang lagi nating sinasabi, may I shock you? And then you will say, what? Anyways, so, kasi we keep on saying time management, diba? When we say time management, there's no such thing as time management talaga. Why? Ayan. Because we cannot manage time. We cannot start time, we cannot stop time, we cannot pause time, we cannot control time. So, let us stop calling it time management. Kasi no matter what we do, talagang hindi natin siya mamamanage, diba? Diba, Miss Day, hindi mo kaya yang i-manage. Alright? Instead of calling it time management, we should start calling it self-management. Right? Diba? Self-management because you manage, yourself. You manage the decision that you make with regard to time. Right? Or, kung ayaw mo ng self-management, another way of calling it is self-leadership. You lead yourself. right? You lead yourself. Right? You lead yourself. You do not allow K-drama to lead your life. You do not allow Netflix to lead your life. No? So, you can call it self-leadership or self-management. And according nga to my sister Rakas, every second counts, right? So, dapat ganon. Alright? So, instead of calling it time management, so sana, note for today, after listening to me, we should stop calling it time management. We should start calling it self-management or self-leadership. Kayo, how will you call it? No? How will you call it? Self-management or self-leadership ba? Ayan. Sister Rakas, paki-type nga. Ano lang tawag mo yan? Alright? And then if I may ask you, what are the self-management or productivity tips that you have been using in order for you to manage your decision, your activities? Ano ba ang mga ginagamit niyo? Kasi ako, lately, oh my goodness, there are like top 3, productivity tips that I have been using in order for me to manage all of my activities. Ayan. Hi, Mikey! Yes! Self-management it is. Tama, So, I found out about this one. Number 1! Or, again, if you have any questions or if you have other productivity tips that you want to share with me, you can do so. Alright? You can type that in the meeting chat. Alright. Number 1, I found out about this one. The 2-minute rule. Wow! Grabe! I actually posted that in Reels today. And 2-minute rule, what is that? If there is anything that you can do within 2 minutes, do it na. No, look, you do not procrastinate. No, gawin mo na. No? Kasi, again, that is like one less task to do for today. Anything, 2 minutes rule, you do it. Alright? So, for example, you're gonna answer an email. Alright? Or you're gonna fix your desk. Alright? Or, kunyari nasa bahay ka, meron ka kailangan i-fold, ng mga t-shirts. Kapatid, don't wait for you, to do it later. If you can do that within 2 minutes, do it na. That is the 2-minute rule. Ayan. Can you time that? 2 minutes rule. Because that is like really, really, really effective. I love that. So anything that you can do within 2 minutes, you do it na. Ayan. Alright. Number 2 tip that I can share with you. Ayan. Ito yung pinaka-favorite ko. Saying no. Start saying no! Pwede pala yun. You can start saying no. Alright? Importante yun, It's okay to say no. Kasi so many times, we love saying yes, Ganyan tayo eh, We love saying yes kasi we feel that if we will say yes, if we will say no to our friends, to our family, parang bad yan. No. We can start saying no. Alright? Say no to the things that don't matter so you can say yes to the things that do. You have to be deliberate when it comes to saying yes, when it comes to saying no. Ako, ang tip ko lang doon, bakit ako kailangan magsabi ng no? When will I say no? When I feel that it is not aligned to what I want, to my goals, for the week, for the year. If it is not aligned to my intention for the week, I start saying no. Right? Dapat marunong ka magsabi ng no. Again, this is not like really being suplada. This is not like really being a snob, to everyone. But then, you just want to make sure that all the things that you're saying yes to, if it is not relevant to you, if it is not significant to you, you start saying no. Alright? So that your yes will have a meaning. Nako, let me tell you this story. I love this story about Richard Branson. So, Richard Branson kasi, kilala yun ni Sister Rakas ko. Alright? Richard Branson is like really, really famous person. And he was invited, to talk, to a conference. And you know what? Ang ginawa niya, alright? He was invited and then he was asked, the organizer told him that we will invite you, to speak, in a conference, and the speaking fee is $100,000. What do you think? Did he say yes or did he say no? Nako, Shell Marie. Alam mo ba? He said no. Grabe, 100,000 yun ah. Ako nga, bigyan mo lang ako ng 100 pesos eh. Mag-yes na ako. No? But he said no to the invitation to speak in a conference. So the organizer said, sige, let's increase the price, no? The speaking fee, no? Let's increase that from $100,000 to $200,000. Did you know that he still said no? He said no. Grabe, 200,000, nag-no pa rin siya, di ba? So, ang ginawa nila is that, they were intrigued, But then the company who really wanted to invite him, they really want Richard Branson, to really come, And then, so what happened is that they increased the invitation from 100 to 200 to $500,000. Plus, merong pang pick-up, by a private jet, to where he is. But did you know he still said no? Grabe! $500,000. Convert that into peso. Grabe! Diba? Millions yun. But he still said no. And when he was asked, why are you saying no? Then he said, speaking in a conference is not part, at any price, not any cost, is not part of my top priorities for the year. Aww, kapatid, you should start saying no, if it is not part of your goals, it's not part of your dreams, it's not part of your aspirations for this year. Ano ba yung mga ino-no mo? Diba? Not necessarily your friends, meeting up with people, but saying no to. For example, saying no to excessive watching in Netflix or K-drama. Nauubos na ang oras mo doon. You should start saying no to that. If part of your goals for the year is like to save money, ayan, start saying no to Shopee or Lazada. Diba? Tanggalin mo na yung mga notification na yan. Ano pa? If part of your goals for this year is that for you to be healthy, you should start saying no to what? To pork, to burgers, to unhealthy food. So start saying no. As long as it is not aligned to your goals and dreams, and aspirations for this year, start saying no. Right? So, come on everyone. Can you please type, start saying no, as long as it is not aligned to your dreams and goals. All right. Hi, Justin! Nako, my principal, Justin. Hello, hello to you. Manel. All right. Hi. Kent Acevedo. Hello. Hey, I know you. All right. She wrote here, 2 minutes will do not do for tomorrow what you can do for today. Productivity and of course like self-management. And then, sinabi niya rin is that, learn to say no really hits me, alright? Sometimes you can say no if it is not really aligned to your... Yes, let's start saying no. It doesn't mean like relationship to other people or like yung mga utos sa'yo, hey, you can say yes to that one, especially if it will make you a better person and then like level up ka sa skills mo, right? Pero yung mga ino-no mo, yung mga hindi aligned, sa goals mo for the year. Oh, hey, Connie! Say, Sis Desi. Oops! Hi, Sis Desi Thomas. Right? Alright, start saying no. So, I already shared with you 2-minute rule and then start saying no. Hey, baka naman, meron kayong mga tanong sa akin, or maybe you want to share something. Alright, you can type that in the meeting chat. Hey, wow, Bukidnon! Hi, Jet, makapagal. Thank you. Hey, may I know where you're watching, okay? Saan po ba kayo? Si Connie, definitely, I know that you're watching from Zamboanga. Is it Zamboanga ba? Sis Connie? Alright, you can do that. Alright. Oo. You should start saying no. Alright. Hello, hey, Clarice. Alright. And then, of course, ito. Ito yung pinaka-favorite ko rin na productivity tip. Alright. Is that, di ba, sometimes, you're doing something and then you have a tendency to multitask. Hala! Sino mga guilty dyan? Ako! Sobra akong guilty. I learned this. I really, really, really love this. Is that capture, alright, address. Capture, return, address. Alright? So, what do I mean by that? Alright? Capture, return, address. So, for example, you're doing something, right? So, meron kang ginagawa. Alright? Tapos, biglang, parang merong nag-bright idea na pumasok sa utak mo, right? So, what you need to do is that you don't stop what you're doing. sorry, you stop what you're doing, but, all right, you just get a pen, all right, and then a notebook, and then you write it down. All right, you write it down, right? And then after that, you put down, no, the pen, all right, and then continue doing what you're doing earlier. All right? Tapos, when you're done doing what for example, like you're typing something, all right? Pag natapos na yon, then get that pen, all right, and notebook, and then try to review again what you wrote kanina. So you capture it, whatever it is that you're doing, then you capture it by writing it down, all right? And then return to it later on once you're done doing your task number 1, and then address it. Diba? Kasi so many times when we're doing something tapos meron tayong kailangan gawin, task number 2, we stop doing task number 1 and started doing task number 2, diba? So nangyayari, naiiwan si task number 1. So it's important for you when you're doing something, you finish it. But do not disregard the thought, that came to your mind, and then you write it down. And then address it later on. I love that. Capture, return, address. All right? Maybe you can write it down. No, capture, return, address. That is productivity tip number 3. All right? Hey, Sis Connie C. Talaga naman, I know you. You're from Zamboanga. Ayan. Okay? All right? So, all right? So, what else? Hey, baka you have questions. All right? Let me know. All right? Yan. So, I already shared with you 3 tips. All right? Number 1 is the 2-minute rule. All right? And then, of course, like number 2 is start saying no. All right? Sir Anthony, Bro Anthony, start saying no. All right? And then, of course, like number 3 is a capture, return, address. Diba? I love that tip. All right? And then, of course, nako, sana magawa natin to. All right? Delegation. Delegate. Alright? So many times, na-experience ko to. Alright? During pandemic, diba, we were working from home, right? So, ang nangyari sa atin is that, I asked my son, to help with the household chores, alright? So, kasi dami, natatambakan ka naman kailangan gawin. There are things that you feel that, if the way I view it, I will only delegate if somebody else can do it. If there are people around me who can do the job, do the task that I'm supposed to do, if somebody can do that, that is not important to me. So I delegate. All right? You use the task, you use your time for the things that you are like really an expert on, or that ikaw lang talaga yung makakagawa. And that is important. All right? For you to delegate. Delegate it. Kasi you're giving them an opportunity to learn something. Diba? Yung skills. Yun. Alright? Diba? So, yun. So, start delegating. Hi, Mrs. Berna. Watching from Red Planet. Huy, talaga naman. Day, thank you for writing that down. Capture, return, address. Yes. And of course, nako, one of my favorite office mates in the world. Nax! Si Jem! Miss Jem, how do you handle unexpected interruptions or changes in your schedule? Leave the group. Tama ba? Hindi. So, what do you do? How do you handle unexpected interruptions? Alam mo, sa akin. Okay, I will answer this na muna, ha. It's important for you to know what is like really your priorities. Ako sa akin palagi yun. Ano ba yung priorities ko? Ano ba yung kailangan kong gawin? And since you're very clear about what you're supposed to do, right? So, it's written already in your notebook what you're supposed to do, what are your priorities. If that unexpected interruption or change in your schedule is not part or not aligned with your priorities, you set it aside, you ask it, Ako for me, dalawa yan. Kailan ba kailangan yan? Importante ba yan? Urgent ba yan? Alright? Kasi if it's important, I will look at my schedule, alright? And then, if kaya ko siyang squeezing ko. Depende sa level ng importance. And of course, like if it is urgent. So, the two things that you have to ask yourself. Is it important? Is it urgent? Kaya lang, alright, you have to make sure also that is it important to you? Is it urgent for you? Kasi baka important and urgent sa'yo. Pero sa akin, hindi. Hindi siya align. Kung hindi siya align sa akin with the things that I have to do, handle it, by saying that, I already have a plan scheduled for today. Alright, can I just put it at this time? You're still allowing that person, you're still allowing that task interrupted task, you put it in your schedule. Kasi nga naman, mahirap din naman, no? Depende kasi kung important siya and urgent. And then, if it is important and urgent to you, then of course, I will prioritize that. If it is not important and not urgent to me, ask it nicely and tell the person that I will try to squeeze in you here. Kasi meron na po akong schedule. Yun lang. And of course, like, you have to say it with respect. Tama ba? Ako ba yan, Jem? Ako ba yan? Ako ba yung pinaparinggan mo? Alright. Hi, sir. Hi, Brother Jesse. Thank you for being here. And of course, like, Sis Anna, thank you for being here. Alright. So again, this is like Ask Me Anything about time management. And if you have other questions, you can type it here. Alright. And I would like really love, if I will end this FB Live, I would still, you can still type your questions here, and I will address that in our next schedule of Ask Me Anything. Anyway, so I am happy that I was able to share you 4 productivity tips. Tips. All right. So number 1 is that like your 2-minute rule. Anything that you can do within 2 minutes, you do it. Don't procrastinate. All right. And then number 2, start saying no. If it is not aligned with your goals, start saying no. Ano yung example ko kanina? If your goal is for you to be healthy this year, just start saying no to unhealthy food. Yung potato fries na yan. Yung unhealthy food, yung burger, anything, or unhealthy activities. All right. Start saying no to that one as long as it is not aligned. Alright, and of course, like number 3 is that the capture return address. If you're doing something and then biglang meron kang naisip, okay, you just pause, write it down, you capture it, and then return to what you're doing, finish it, and then address it later on. Ayan, so capture, return, address. Alright, and then of course, like, ayan. Alright, so what else? Grabe. Alright, uy! Naku, meron namang tanong dito. Siguro last question na to. Alright, Miss Body, being a success... Yeah, right. Alright, paano nyo pinagkakasya ang 24 hours and every Sunday? Aww! Well, definitely Sunday is a non-negotiable day for service. Alright, that's the only time that we give it to the Lord. How do I make it kasha? Alam mo, number 1, prayers talaga. And knowing your priorities. Ano ba yung priorities mo? Alright, and that is anything that is aligned to my priorities, I really schedule it. If it's important to you, you schedule it. What's important to you, you schedule it. If it is not important to you, you do not schedule. You will not see that in your calendar. So start yun. Yun lang talaga. Like really managing the decisions that you make. Managing yourself. And letting yourself lead, your life. It's not something that, other people leading your life. And of course, like maybe, yun sa mga hindi nakarinig sa akin, kanina, earlier po, I just like mentioned that there's no such thing, again, to end this, there's no such thing as time management because we cannot manage time. We cannot start time. We cannot stop time. We cannot pause time. We cannot control time. So let us stop calling it time management. Instead, let's call it self-management or self-leadership. Yun po yun. Let's call it like that because you manage the decision that you make with regard to your time. Alright? And of course, like, you lead yourself. You do not allow K-drama, Netflix, junk food to lead your life. You lead your life. Aww! Alright, so, thank you so much. Alright, I said that I will only do this like for 30 minutes. And thank you for being here. If you have other questions, please DM me. Okay, send me a message, And then I would love to include that in my next content. All right. And again, this is Buddy of Somebody's Voice, your buddy in achieving your dreams and goals so you can make a difference. Kindly use your talent, your skills, your treasures, to serve the Lord and be a value to someone. Make someone's life better. Make a difference to someone's life. All right. Yay! So I'll see you again in my next FB Live. Ask me anything again next time. All right. Woohoo! All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for being in and thank you for all the support.